It's Wednesday, it's 2000 hours or thereabouts, and it's me talking to myself by the looks of it. And let's see what happens if I go on there. Oh, there's an advert. There we go. It's interesting. So it thinks it's going to be me. Skip the advert and see if it's still me. It's funny I've got an ad blocker on there and it shouldn't have so it shouldn't have done that. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is just a bit later, and it's Wednesday, and I thought I'd just come on, see if anybody's around, and if they're not, then I'll go away again. And I'll better turn that sound off there, because otherwise we're going to start getting the feedback. Been there, done that, and boom, gone. Just make sure. Once, ow, that hurt. Once bitten, twice shy. So there we go. That's working. Yep, that's working. I'll see myself in a minute. Bash myself. Yep, that hurt. Well, there we go. Right, okay. So, as I said before, it's Wednesday. It's that time of night. There's two people watching, and if you want to declare yourselves, then the chat is open. And that says it's working all right. Oh no, it doesn't. It says the stream rate is lower than recommended bit rate. We recommend you use a stream bit rate of 6800. Well, how do you do that then? Open widget. There's nothing you can do about it. Makes no sense. Oh well, I shall carry on regardless, because there's nothing I can do. I've been on to there's a tech talk to talk about. I've been on to our internet supplier and said we're getting stuttering and we're getting problems, and it's not always there, but it's very often there. Tonight's, as in Wednesdays, my wife is doing stuff and I'm doing stuff, and we're not anywhere near being topping out on our bandwidth, but we get stuttering and error messages. So I don't know. I'll have a fiddle with OBS later on, see if I can get that to do anything different. Sorry, a little bit quiet today. Let me just try speaking a little bit more into the microphone and go from there. Right, hi. Who have we got in today? We've got 3 watching now. Today I was going to talk about obviously technology and the need for things, but I was going to talk about I sort of intended the picture. Do you like the picture, the thumbnail? That was another AI generated one. You can probably tell that because none of the stuff's got train names on it. Well, I thought it was quite realistic, and it's my phone making funny noises, and yeah, I'm getting quite good at these, or at least, no, I'm not. Let me put it this way: I'm getting results from the AI thing. That was done on Bing, the Bing AI, and it's starting to do things quite well. I ask it for a picture, and it comes up with something sort of what I want. And if you're not too fussy, and if you don't mind the odd shared arm and whatever, it's great. You've seen I've had a couple of videos. I noticed actually TechMoan hasn't put out a video this week, which is well, I hope it's okay. Saw a very interesting one yesterday from Westlife, and he managed to buy himself a monitor, and it's the story of his monitor, which was quite good. Nice result in the end. Well, I've been watching Recordology, but not lots has been happening there. And I've actually been busy doing some videos of things. The videos I've done have been quite hard work, actually. Just trying to get them to, not the shorts. The shorts are relatively easy, but the the proper ones, trying to get the information in there so that it is actually accurate and or interesting. Sometimes you can't have both. That's, if you ever find a mistake I've made, please point it out to me, because I don't deliberately make. Well, I do occasionally put in little faux pas, but just to see if you're still watching. But by and large, I do fact checking, so there shouldn't be any facts that are wrong. But sometimes I can say it the wrong way or whatever, and or it can just come across slightly wrong. So please do. You can come in, my darling. But I am talking.
I know, creaky. If it's a Mel B, that's Sweet Melissa.
All right, okay. Yeah, so I've no idea where I was. Yeah, oh yeah. If I say the wrong thing, it's because I didn't mean to, and or I'm testing you. You can never really tell, but I do leave in the odd fluff just occasionally, because it makes like, Sweet Melissa, hi. Thank you for joining us and saying hello. Right, what was I going to say then? Oh, I've got this thing about Facebook and she says, I changed my name. I forgot. Lol. Yeah, Louise just said about you. So I was sort of not surprised. I've got this thing about Facebook and the fact that the people on there aren't necessarily. Well, there seems to be three sorts of Facebook people: nasty sort of as in trolls, nasty as in just horrible. So maybe there's four. Then there's people who don't know any better but think they do, and then there's people who do know stuff and very often get shouted down. And it's a shame, because obviously there's a lot of group knowledge is a wonderful thing. Hive knowledge, the ability to tap into the great mass of brains that are out there would be great if the half of them weren't basically made of bacon. So I thought I'd have a look around on a couple of other things, and the video I've done this week about one of the shorts was about the record sizes. I went on to Reddit, and there's a guy on there saying, okay, he says, I've bought some records. I bought some 33s, I bought some 45s, and something else, but they don't all play at the right speed. He says, I've got some small ones that play fast, and I've got some big ones that play slow, and all this sort of thing. And I thought, okay, so maybe, just maybe, he's obviously a newbie, but he'd obviously picked up the wrong size. He thought the size determined the speed, not the other way around, which is why I did that. And so I've now started on turntables and records, but it's a flipping minefield out there. Tell you that, it's a real minefield. And also, I've noticed that the people on Reddit tend to be a little bit more. Do they think they're better than the people on Facebook? Because they seem to be more assertively wrong, all right. They think they're right, but very often it's not exactly the way it should be. By which I mean there's a video which most of you have seen, and I think I've had one comment that was a bit vague. Basically, the one on bias, where I played back the same bit of audio 4 times. So you've got maximum bias, minimum bias, auto bias, and manual set bias, and there's some nasty comments going on about. They always start off with this bloke knows nothing. Yeah, okay, and you shouldn't do it that way. But it's a button on the machine, and the instructions say do this. And anyway, it wasn't me that did it. And but the fact is, obviously, I put up the video, and there's nothing wrong with the technique used. But they start going on about things, and then if you respond to them, guess what? They change what they're saying. They still don't let you be right, but they change what they're saying. Oh, it should be done. It should be done at Milda Priestley High. Yes. Hello, Milda. I thought that was you. Thank you for joining me. You're the only one who's actually come up so far. So, although we've got 4 watching, come on, people. Click on the likes. I'm going to click on a like. I'll get myself at least 1. See, I've got 100% more likes now because I clicked on it. Yeah, but the people on they then come back and say it doesn't know anything. It should be done at minus. First of all, it says shouldn't be done with sine waves. So you go back and say, but all of the manuals say use sine waves. Then it comes, oh, they should be done at minus 20. Otherwise, you hit etc. None of that was actually relevant to the video. The video was, if you've got a machine and you alter the bias, can you hear the difference? Here is a set of signals. Can you hear the difference? That's all it was. And makes it weird. Makes it weird. But maybe Facebook and Reddit and X and all that sort of stuff, maybe that explains the world. I don't know if you've noticed, the world's a bit of a funny place at the moment. Everybody's having a go at everybody. And it's, is it the begin? Is it merely the Facebookization or the Redditization of the world? Everybody's just sitting behind keyboards and having a pop at everybody. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough on that. What was I had some very nice comments on a couple of videos, and if anybody is looking to work out how to fit a UFO or a UCA Behringer sound, external USB sound thing, my videos are getting some good responses. So, I'll take that one. But actually, what I'm probably going to do, just here's a behind the scenes for you. I'm probably going to release a new UFO/UCA how to install video, because people are really coming back saying, oh, I haven't been able to do this before, and now thank you very much, I've been able to do it. So I might produce a shortened version just so that people can see what's going on. So we got Melissa and we got Milda, but we must have 2 more people. That's what it says. No, one of them's me, so that's 3. Okay, right, I shall go back to that bit and see what's happening there. And warning, the stream rate is, and it's less than recommended. It's still less than recommended. I don't know. It makes very little sense to me. I shall show you what I mean. I've got this. I'm doing this actually for 2 reasons. There we go. That's what all the warnings are coming up again, and it's not fair, because I've set the thing up. It should be right, and it's not working properly. But anyway, go back to me. Don't want to see that black screen. Right, okay. I've been playing with my turntable, as you may have noticed, which is quite good fun. And I'm going to do some more things about 78s. In fact, there's been a couple of questions asked, which I thought I'd deal with in this, just as something to talk about. Because when you buy one of these Crosleys and things, they make a thing about saying, oh, it comes with a stylus that you can use to play your 78s. And whilst they're not exactly wrong, they're not right either. And I've got a little illustration I'd like to show you, if I can find it. Let's have a look. Doody doo 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 doo. Excuse me while I just doody doo. Right. I had it all in the right place, and it was all set up to be there, and then I lost it. Where is it there? Is it that one? No, that's not that one, or that one, or that one. It must be that one. No. Oh, tell you what, if you like things that are cute, Let me just show you something. I was talking to you about using the AI, which is, you can get some really weird results. But have a look at this. I asked for a cat's whisker radio, and it came up with that. And I thought, that's rather nice. I shall keep that. And what was the other one? Well, and this is what came up with today for the thumbnail. But yeah, but I did have one which I did earlier on. Which should be up here now. It should be up here now, and it's not. So, I wonder what I did with that. Could be in there. Bear with. Oh, that's all my 78s, by the way. That's no, that's not. That's my box of tapes. There's about 1,000 tapes in each box. So if anybody wants some tapes, they know where to come. And what's that? Yeah, no, that's another box of tapes. And they're all tapes like that. Thousands of the things. Wonderful. Look, Pocahontas and all that sort of stuff. Really good. That wasn't what I was after. I actually bothered, let's go back to me. I actually bothered to make a really good example of something. I can't find it. I must have put it in the wrong folder or something. Really annoying, but never mind. Let me get back to what I was doing. Right. No. Yeah, this is the sort of thing you see on Reddit. They're very active. Lots of things, but you know, the questions are simplistic and 45 RPM on full LP. Why do they make these? 12-inch 45 RPM LPs. What? You know, these are the sort of questions. Well, it's a 12-inch single, isn't it? 45, yeah, 12-inch single. They used to do lots of them in the old days, but they were the sort of things that were done by people like Michael Jackson and stuff like that. I find this American thing with the holes in the middle to be really... I know exactly why it happened. If you know, you know. But it's all to do with format wars. And can't remember the exact companies, but it was to do with format wars. And they wanted to... One wanted to go one way with the 7-inch, and the other one wanted to go with the LPs on the 33, 12-inch. And so they both set out, and they deliberately made it so that they didn't play on each other. And then they decided, well, what the hell, and they started releasing on each other's formats. But they never ever, let's get back to there, they never ever, in America at least, bothered making the holes the right size. So it's not a thing that we have over here, of course. We have the right size hole, which means it fits, but they have the wrong size holes. It means it doesn't fit. So you have to buy these record adapters, which, by the way, Recordology is now doing worldwide shipping on his record adapters, his 45 adapters. So if you want a customised 45 adapter, pop over to Recordology. I'm sure he'll do you the business. Right, okay. What have we got in here now? Who else is here? Just Milda and Melissa.
Yes, that might be my lady.
Yep. So, any questions anybody would like to?
My Griffin lady.
Yeah. Anybody? Have a look. Oh, Yes, people having colds and flu. Had a bit of that. That's why I didn't come on the other week. Right, well, if there's anything anybody like to ask, then now would be a good time. I'm going to see if I can get a drink or something.
Oh, I can do a drink. What would you like?
Diet Coke would be very nice, my darling. These are useful,
It's found in homeschool.
but the battery's gone. Okay. So it needs a new battery. That's all. But this is how you fix things. You take things apart and put them back together again and whatever. Anyway, so that's that. Right. Well, we're coming up to the half hour now, and normally, now why is that doing that? Why is that doing that? I've got a red spot come up on the errors thing, so it's all been a bit silly, really.
Where I came off.
Yeah. Right. I shall, in the absence of anything else happening, I think I might as well wind it up because it's all going to start falling over again, which means I'm going to be on to Utility Warehouse tomorrow. It's all down to Talk.
I thought it was Virgin.
No, I'd love to have Virgin because we could have 100 megs up and down, but it costs us 3 times more. But yeah. Well, so thank you very much for coming, Milda and Sweet Melissa. And what I'll do is I'll say I'll catch you another time, and I'll wind this up because we've got all these error messages coming up again, which is really not fun. I'll just click on there so that it's recorded again, so that I can have a go at. See, look at all that. That is just wrong. I can have a go at the supplier to the internet.
Take a screenshot.
I just have. And yeah, okay, I shall wind it up there, and thank you for joining me. I'm glad you could come, and yeah, see you another time.